Hey, good morning guys. So here's my '05 Gsxr 750. It's new to me and I had just traded my '04 Gsxr for this. And one of the problems I've been having was that during startup, the idle would run really high. So the code idle, the RPM would jump about to 4,000 RPM, and because my bike has this Two Brothers exhaust, it's extremely loud for a few minutes before it warms up. Then the idle will go ahead and drop back down to about 1.5K. And since I've never worked on a Suzuki before, I wanted to do a quick video on how to adjust the idle. Now with the warm idle, you can actually just stick a flathead screwdriver and go right in there to adjust the warm idle. If you can see that I have the screwdriver pointed right there to that knob, and you can push it to the if you rotate it counterclockwise, your warm idle will drop. If you rotate it the other way clockwise, then your idle will increase. Now the knob that I had to adjust is hidden behind this bracket right here, and that's for the code idle. So what you have to do to get to that is raise the tank. And in order to get the tank off, first thing you do is you need to remove the seat. On the seat you have two bolts on each side, one on this side, which I've already removed, and one on the other side. Once you do that, you can go ahead and just lift the seat off like that, and then you raise your tank. And what I have here is I have a bungee cord hooked up to these things will come in real handy. I pick it up at the 99-cent store. So all you really need is one long bungee cord, and you'll go ahead and hook one to the rear seat, or the bracket for the rear seat, and you use the other to latch onto the tank mount right there. So let me try and go ahead and do this with one hand. And it's nice and secure. You don't have to remove the other bolt right there that holds the tank in, and this will give you access to the air box as well as the engine idle adjustment knobs. So the one I had to adjust was the top one right over here. I went ahead and used a socket wrench to tighten it. It was a bit on the loose end, and tightening it is what reduced or lowered the cold start RPM. So now that when I go ahead and start up the bike, it'll just go ahead and rev up to about 1.5 and warm up from there. Go. And prior to this, the bike would actually rev up to about that, and it would run that RPM for quite some time before it cooled down. So now I don't have to be annoying when I start up the bike.